Today we're in Saudi Arabia for the first time on the channel to ride the Middle East's only high-speed railway through the desert at 300 km per hour, so let's go and check it out together. Hello and welcome to Jeddah, Saudi Arabia's second largest city, located on the Red Sea. It is home to the country's most important port, as well as a population of 3.7 million people. I spent a couple of days looking around the fascinating history in this 2,500-year-old city. The oldest areas actually date back to the pre-Islamic era around 500 BC, although Jeddah did not gain real prominence until the 7th century when the port was founded. The local infrastructure is very much geared towards Muslims making the Hajj pilgrimage to nearby Mecca, which is the main reason the high-speed line we'll be riding today was constructed. The Jeddah high-speed station is located in the Al Sulaymaniyah district in the east of the city, around a 15-minute taxi ride from the central areas. Like all stations on the line, it's an absolute marvel of design and over-engineering. If you think that they're reminiscent of China's high-speed stations, then you'd be correct. They did in fact have a part to play with the design and construction of them. There are 4 levels, each with their own function. Shopping on the first and second floors, along with a ticket office. Departures on the 3rd floor, and arrivals on the 4th. I won't walk around all of these lower 2 levels as there's just so much to show, but basically it's just a shopping centre. The whole station offers step-free access with lifts, and there are also escalators to every floor. On the 3rd floor, which is the departure level, are a multitude of automatic ticket machines. I'd advise buying your tickets online as I did, especially in peak travel periods. I absolutely love the design of the vaulted ceilings and modern lighting, it's so stylish. Here you can find the large departure boards which display the information in both English and Arabic. Our train today is number 1110, the 1132 to Medina. We'll be travelling in business class today, which allows access to the lounge, which is located down the far end of the station from the entrance. This is a little haven away from the main departure floor, with comfy seating and a great selection of complimentary hot and cold drinks, snacks and even light meals. The staff were also super friendly and couldn't do enough for me. Honestly though, this was the same in all of Saudi Arabia, despite me being one of the very few foreigners I saw on my travels through the country. I made my order and then the staff insisted they would prepare it and bring it over to me if I took a seat. I chose an Arabic bean and bread dish, some small pizzas and garlic bread, a cake thing, a Fanta and a latte. It was all delicious. Saudi has the best train business class lounges I've ever been to, and on a par with many airline ones. Around 15 minutes before scheduled departure, the train is called for boarding. Business class passengers have a separate gate on the opposite side of the station which allows fast-track access to the platforms. Just scan your e-ticket and pass through the gate line. Staff are available if you need help. Again, these are accessible by both lifts and escalators. Before our train arrives, here's a quick word from today's video sponsor. A big thanks to OMIO for sponsoring this video. OMIO is a travel comparison and booking website that lets you see all the best deals from multiple modes and operators all at once. Let's take Madrid to Barcelona as an example. You can select your date and browse all available trains, buses and planes with prices. Select your preferred option, make the payment and the tickets are emailed straight to you. Click my link in the description below and use code MAY10 and new users get 10% off all orders. Down at platform level, you can see more of the Chinese functionality fused with Middle Eastern style, along with a spattering of Spanish, such as these departure boards which are identical to the ones that Renfe and Adif use. Speaking of Spain, here comes our Spanish-built train now. It's a Talgo 350 high-speed EMU, which is formed of a power car at each end and 13 passenger coaches. 8 of these are economy class and 5 are business class, where we'll be travelling today. One of the business class coaches also includes wheelchair spaces and a cafeteria. They have a design speed of 350 km per hour and an in-service speed of 300 km per hour. I like the simple livery with the green highlights, however I very much don't like that one power car of each set is sponsored. It looks terrible, wouldn't you agree? Okay, let's board. It's level with the platform, but a small ramp might be required to bridge the small gap for wheelchairs. Speak to station staff if you require this. 1 suitcase and 1 small bag are included free of charge. Luggage can be stored on the large stacks just inside the doors, or on the overhead racks which run the length of the coaches. Business class seating is in a 2+1 layout, and we'll check them out in more detail once we get going. This train started its journey in the holy city of Mecca, 70 kilometers further down the line. As a non-Muslim, I'm not allowed to travel there, even to the station, so I will be riding the remaining length of the line. Today's journey will see us travel the 370 kilometers from here in Jeddah city up to Medina, the Prophet city, on this non-stop service. This is scheduled to take just 1 hour and 48 minutes of travel time. An adult ticket in business class costs 334 Saudi Riyals, while in economy class it's less than half the price at just 144 Saudi Riyals. This is a fixed price and is not demand based. Children up to the age of 12 are half price and under 2s are free. If you want ad-free early access to every video, great perks and to help me do bigger and better reviews, then become a channel member from just £1.99 per month. Just click the link above now or the join button in every video. Thank you! Immediately after departure, the complimentary service starts with an awesome Arabic coffee and a couple of delicious dates. Let's now check out the seating area. The seats are well padded and have a good ergonomic shape to them. There are padded, winged headrests and padded adjustable armrests. The seat can recline by lifting this lever and shuffling the base forward. Legroom is good, and there is a coat hook and literature pocket in front of you, along with a large and sturdy tray table. This also has an expansion bracket for laptops and a separate drinks holder. Down below is an adjustable footrest and a personal litter bin. Between the pairs of 2 seats are headphone jacks for the at-seat screens, along with a universal power socket, 1 USB-A and 1 USB-C sockets. Up above are personal reading lights and a very effective sunblind. The at-seat screen does not include entertainment, but just some religious videos and audio tracks. There is no Wi-Fi available on board. Overall, it's a very comfortable premium product, more than suitable for the up to 2.5 hour trips that these trains make. Let's go and check out a bit more of the train now. 2 wheelchair spaces can be found in the centremost business class coach. The accessible toilet is next to this area. Regular toilets are also located throughout the train. The water was working and the soap was stocked up. Baby changing facilities were also available. Both a bum gun and toilet roll were here, and on the whole they were very clean. Here's a look at economy class, which is in a 2+2 layout. The seats are narrower, much less padded and with reduced legroom. With the exception of the at-seat screen, all other amenities from business class are present, including power sockets. A pretty good option when you consider they cost less than half the price. For economy class passengers, an onboard cafeteria is available selling drinks and snacks, but in business class, a complimentary meal with drinks is served. It might look familiar to those of you who were paying attention earlier on. It is in fact the same main that I had in the lounge around 2 hours previous. Nevertheless, I ate around half of it. The cake was at least different, and that was nice. Hot drinks or fruit juices were also available. I absolutely love enjoying a meal while zooming through new landscapes at 300 km per hour. This line has just 5 stations in total, including the 2 termini. However, the Jeddah Airport station is on a small branch and only operates trains between there, Jeddah City and Mecca. Our non-stop service will therefore only pass through the King Abdullah Economic City Station, or KAEC as it's listed everywhere. A constant criticism of Talgo trains which run elsewhere in the world is that their unique wheel arrangement of just one axle shared between 2 coaches leads to a pretty bad ride quality. I can honestly say that this is not the case here, and even at top speed these trains ride exceptionally well, and there was no bonks or bumps to be heard or felt on the whole journey. As we near the end of today's trip, the train window views also start to improve, with some of Medina's famed mountains coming into view. So let me summarise my Haramain High Speed Railway trip from Jeddah to Medina in business class. I thoroughly enjoyed this journey on one of the world's newest high-speed lines. It was great to experience a train I'm familiar with from Spain in a totally different setting, with new sights out the window and new foods to experience. It was very clean and comfortable, and the staff were very welcoming and friendly. There is no denying it is pretty expensive, but I feel the price is justified with the added value that the lounge access, the seat upgrade and the complimentary food and drinks give you, so I'd therefore recommend this service. Economy class is also a great option for budget-conscious travellers. We arrive in Medina precisely on time at 1:20 p.m. When you're here, be sure to visit the amazing Prophet's Mosque. It's absolutely awe-inspiring. Have you been on any of Saudi Arabia's trains before? Which ones did you do and how did you find them? Let me know in the comments below. By the way, I'm always open to new video ideas, so send me a DM on Instagram or Twitter if there's anything you really want to see on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe as I publish a new review every Friday. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.